one of the questions we get a lot is what is in our first aid kit. We're not going to go into the specifics of how to use every item or, you know, what's missing from our first aid kit that others might be carrying. There's always going to be something that someone else needs that you don't. It's why you want to customize your first aid kit. Not everything is cookie cutter with backpacking, as you know, with all other gear items. Something will work for someone and not the other. So we're going to kind of run through what's in my first aid kit and kind of some basic reasons why it's in there. First up, probably the most important thing in my first aid kit is my tick key. If you know anything about ticks, you probably don't like them. They also carry Lyme disease. Also, don't kill snakes on the trail because they eat the rats that carry the ticks. Then we're going to have some no gauze sponges. This makes it very easy to cover up a wound and get it sterile without having to wrap with gauze and everything else, and it's lighter as well. Then we have some lightweight, just paper medical tape. This is going to work really well for helping to hold that sponge in place. Medicine I take, most people are going to take anti-diarrhea medicine, allergy medicines, stuff like that. Allergy I will take during the spring, whenever it's seasonally appropriate for me. Other people might need it year round, but always in my bag is Advil. Never know when a headache's gonna pop up, backache, something like that. So another important thing is alcohol prep pads. One of the big things is whenever you're in the woods, you don't have a sink, you don't have soap, you don't have things like that that you need to make something sterile. So an alcohol pad is very important. Then we have your basic just hand cleaning wipes. What I would suggest is you can buy them in a first aid kit, or you can go through Taco Bell whenever you're getting a meal. They're going to give you wet wipes. Throw those in your first aid kit. It does the same thing. It's just a nice way to kind of get your hands clean. Then these are just Q-tip, cotton tip applicators. This is going to be crucial for the next item, which is your first aid and burn cream. This stuff is great. It's multi-purpose. Burns are a big thing for us. We always want to have a campfire if possible. Josiah will tell you he's had great experience with burns on his thumb, which you can see in this video. Next, we will take a look at moleskin. This stuff is great. You can get it super cheap. It comes in little strips like this. You can cut pieces to the size you need, and this is great for if you're developing a blister on your foot. It's going to be a lifesaver. Next item, we're getting into the Band-Aid section now. I like to have a variety of different size Band-Aids, different types, because I just like to be a little bit more prepared. You could have just a basic set of Band-Aids if you wanted to, but number one item in mine is butterfly bandages. These are going to be very important if you have a wound that is open, more than just a scratch or something like that. You want to get that closed. You want to be able to seal that wound together to stop infection until you can get somewhere where a lot of times you're going to need stitches. Then we have just your traditional circle Band-Aids. These are great for fingers, for blisters, for little small punctures that are on areas that it's kind of hard to wrap a full Band-Aid around. The circle ones work great. We'll kind of throw the next ones all together. These are just your normal fabric Band-Aids. There's a mixture of fabric, waterproof, and they're just different sizes. As you can see, you know, you're going to want to have bigger Band-Aids for your legs compared to your arm or a toe or a foot or something like that. So that's it. That's what's in my first aid kit. The only other item that's occasionally I'll bring if I have an injury that is kind of nagging me is an ACE bandage, which is not featured here. It's kind of a bulkier item to take, so I don't normally take that, but like I said, if I have a nagging injury, I'll take that along with me. Love to hear what's in your guys' first aid kit. You guys, I'm sure it's going to be much different than mine. Some people don't even take a first aid kit, which I think is kind of silly, but to each their own. Like I said, comment down below. Let me know what's in your kit. Hit that subscribe button so you can get more content from us, and look forward to bringing you guys more videos. Thanks. See ya. hike your own hike, right? You die your own death as well on the trail. So but